Today I will be using 10 of the most expensive effects in Roblox's biggest basketball game, Basketball Legends. Some of these effects are so rare that only the admins and owners have them, so you will want to stick around. After every game, each effect gets way more expensive, going all the way up to 1,000,000 Robux. But first, we have to start at our lowest amount, the 0 Robux effect. Alright, we're gonna start this video with a 0 Robux effect. This effect is given to you when you join the game, so it literally costs nothing at all. There we go. Nope, I missed. Well, I didn't miss, but I need to green it to show off the effect, so it might take a little bit of time. But this effect is called default. It's literally the default effect. Let me get that. I feel like I do better with greening when I actually try to get a clip. There we go. Yeah, there we greened it. And it is extremely basic. There's really nothing special about it, except for the fact that everyone has it. Oh my goodness. First contact dunk of the video on the first game is crazy. And later on in this video, we'll be showing off crazier effects. Some of these effects you can't even get. And if you want some cool effects, make sure to join my community Discord in the first link in the description, because I'll be giving away a lot of effects in there, okay? But we'll be going up to 1,000,000 Robux worth of effects. So stick around to see what some of these crazy effects are. Oh my goodness! I just made him sit. Okay, now we are on to the 1 Robux effect. You guys might be in the comments saying, wait a minute, this is not 1 Robux, but hear me out. This effect is completely free. Oh, I just got absolutely locked on that. The effect that I'm about to use is completely free. Oh my goodness. How many contact dunks am I gonna get? The effects that I'm about to use is completely free, but it requires some progression to get it. This is it right there, blue flash. It requires for you to have, I think, a couple prestiges in the game for you to get it. So it removes the 0 Robux factor to it and adds a little bit of work to get it. So I'm putting it at 1 Robux. There we go. It's looking really nice. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably one of my favorite effects of all time, just because it just looks so clean. There we go. I just can't stop greening. But the next effect is actually a custom effect, and it is a custom effect that only creators can get. Oh my goodness. We need a contact dunk counter in the comments right now. Somebody comment how many contact dunks I get in this video. But anyway, the next effect is a custom that only creators get. It is extremely rare, but it's actually not that good. Oh, he just got the ball. I just missed a shot and he got the ball. Whoops. Oh, he has that wide open, right? 0%. I don't understand how that's 0, but he had that wide open though. It's all right. I'm on that. What was that percent? 34 or something? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my goodness. Yo, we really need a contact dunk counter in the comments. There we go. That is game time right there. And we're going to be moving on to the 5,000 Robux effect. Okay, we're on to the 5,000 Robux effect, and I upgraded my ball a little bit. Every couple of effects, I'll update my ball. This effect is not actually tradable. It is the content creator effect, so only content creators have it. There we go. It's called Shooting Star. The colors on the effect are really crazy and it is pretty subtle, so I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it is pretty basic for such a rare effect. It looks like a common, and I would safely say that this is the worst effect on the list. There we go. It looks decent, I guess. But after this effect actually comes one of the best effects in the game. It is worth a ton on the value list, and this one is actually going to be tradable. It's not going to be a custom, the next effect. So let's win this game. Nice green from the corner. I'm not going to try to dunk on this guy because he has scored a bit of points on me. We're just going to cook him pretty simply. But the effect after this is actually one of my favorite effects, but it's really basic, just like this effect. But it's not basic in the fact that it is like minimalistic. It's basic in the fact that it doesn't have a lot of color. A lot of the effects that you'll see in this video are extremely colorful, which is what makes it so expensive, and also the rarity. So the more expensive these effects become, the rarer they are. Oh, guard up, buddy. Okay, now we're on to the 10,000 Robux effect. This effect is called Shadow Boss. I mean, if you've been playing this game even just a little bit, you probably know this effect because it used to be one of the most expensive effects in the game for the longest period of time, and he just got put to sleep. So we're gonna actually show it off right now. There we go. Wow, it just blacks out the entire court. I think he just quit. We can't stop using the effect until we actually win a game, so let's hope someone else comes and takes his spot. Okay, I guess we're playing Mar now. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is the world record for the amount of contact dunks ever gotten in like one video. Oh, that was not a good shot for me. Oh my god, another? Oh my goodness, I'm moving like prime Russell Westbrook right now. But let's finish this game using a Shadow Boss, the 10,000 Robux effect. All right, we finished, so let's move on to the next effect. Okay, we are moving on to our 50,000 Robux effect, and he just scored on the first possession. That's not good. But we're gonna have to get a quick turnover, so let's lock this up real quick. Thank you. And we have our 50,000 Robux effect equipped, and we are ready to use it. Let's cross, post. Oh, he's on ice skates. Boom. This effect is Infinite Void. It is based off of Gojo, I think, or some type of anime. I think like JJK or something like that. It is a pretty cool effect. It turns the whole court into like, I don't know, a domain expansion or something. So actually this is wide open. There we go. Let's see it again. That is so clean. Honestly, this is one of the most nice and also one of the most overrated effects of all time. I can't even lie. Oh my god, this guy is on ice skates and I haven't played this game in like months. I haven't genuinely been on like that for like months and I'm playing this guy on ice skates. I think he just quit. Please tell me he didn't quit because then I'd have to run another game with the same effect. Okay, so let's talk about our next effect. It is going to be one of the event effects. There are two event effects. One of them is Weeping Angel and the other one is Project X. It's going to be a surprise to you which one is coming next. Could be either of the two. Both of them cost around 100,000 Robux each. So let's get into it. The 100,000 Robux effect. Okay, we are on the 100,000 Robux effect and we also have changed our ball to match it, okay? Let's get into the context. First things first, this effect costs 100,000 Robux because it was an event effect. Look at it right there, Project X. So basically, during the event, you could spend Robux to get items, I think like coins or some type of medium for currency. And when you use that medium for currency, you'd be able to exchange them for like tickets. And if you win the raffle, like the person who had the most tickets, they end up getting the Project X effect. It is extremely rare. I think only 10, 13, or 15, something like that copies exist. I don't know if it's 10, maybe 4 or 5. I'm not even sure. We are getting absolutely fried right now. We gotta lock in. There we go. Let's get this corner shot. 26, not going in. Oh goodness. 61%. No way he bails out. Nah, we got it. Ooh, he's lost. That's nice, 0% shot right there, green. This effect is actually so expensive. I don't know why they made it this expensive. That's honestly just mind-boggling to me. Ooh, that is some insane spacing, give me that. 15% going. Going, yes! Okay. Look at this. Spacing, give me that. Boom, okay. 0 is wild. 0 is not wild, you can't guard me. Oh my goodness, take a seat, bro. He said easy. Yeah, that is hilarious. We actually need a contact dunk counter on this video. It's not even just this guy. It's been like everybody I've played. There we go. Spacing. Green. Okay, let's move on to one of our more expensive effects now. Okay, we are now on to one of our next effects. This effect actually is a custom. If you've been watching YouTube about Basketball Legends, you probably know this creator, one of the OGs, the best creators of all time, Scripted Sponge, and it is his custom effect called Speed Force. It looks so clean, and on top of that, barely anyone has it. So this is definitely insane, worth 250k. The only way to really get this effect is if you actually go to Scripted Sponge yourself and go like, hey, Sponge, can I have your effect? And then he has to say yes, and then you have to go to the admins, and you have to ask the admins to give it to you. So it's like a whole process. Oh my goodness. I just dunked inside your face. Okay, but hold up. This effect is actually one of the best effects in the game too. I can't even lie. Even though it's not tradable, it is actually beautiful. The colors that are used in this effect are insane. Just look at that. And it turns the whole court into that little pinkish orange color, which I really like. And I just jumped. How did I just jump over the ball? And then he just banged a shot in my face. Okay, hold on. You gotta slow down. He said, yay. Okay, W, bro. Why'd you give me ball? No. I don't need ball. You got this, man. You scored. It's your ball, man. Your ball. He said you deserve it for your good content. I appreciate it, bro. But you got it, bro. You got it, man. The effects after this are all custom effects because no regular effects are worth anything over 100,000 Robux. I just jumped over my lob again. But everything after this are all custom effects worth a lot of Robux. They are not regular effects since regular effects cannot be worth so much. Oh my goodness, bro. Isn't everybody out of play that I've contact dunked? That is insane. I think I've contact dunked everybody. Oh, is that twice? That is absolutely crazy. So we only have to score one more time before we move on to our next effect. There we go. Did he just block that? Oh my goodness, I just got blocked. Come here. There we go. Okay, so now let's move on to one of our more expensive effects at 500,000 Robux. Okay, we have one of the most sought after custom effects. This effect is basically in all of my videos, I can't even lie. Because this effect is just genuinely insane. It's called Phantasm. It's from the JTFM collection. Everyone was telling me after I recorded my old videos that I was saying JTFM wrong. Because I was saying JFTM, but I corrected myself now. Don't go after me now. I got it. This effect is from one of the rarest collections in the game. This ball is also part of the collection. They are 2 custom balls and effects. And I jumped over my lob 3 times in this video. It's one of the rarest collections in game, the JTFM collection. It's from a retired moderator. I think his name was like Neuro or something. And I guess he was like really good and they gave him a lot of effects. Did he just steal and just wait for it to go out of bounds? That's okay. Smart move, guy. Okay, there we go. Euro. Double lob. Ooh. Don't stand still under the basket. You get contact dunked. But this effect is also one of my top effects. Like, I love it so much. Oh my god. I've really just dunked on everybody that I've played. This makes no sense. Bro, that's insane. Oh. That was saucy. That was saucy. You can't even lie. Okay, if I green this shot, you guys have to subscribe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh! Okay. Guys, make sure to hit that sub button. I'll be waiting. There we go. We just ended the game with a dunk. Let's go. All right, let's move on to our second most expensive effect in the video at 750,000 Robux. Okay, now we are using our 750,000 Robux effect called Olympus. This effect is actually from one of the current managers. His name is Kick. I asked him for some of his other effects, but he wouldn't give them to me for this video. So we'll just be using one of them that we got called Olympus. This is one of my favorite effects. I know I say this for all the effects, but I actually made the list of 10 effects, all the best effects that are in each price range. So all these effects are basically like good effects. I'm not going to show you guys trash effects, even if it's cheap, only good effects, okay? And this is one of my favorite, more expensive effects at 750,000 Robux. Oh, I just hit a 66%. That's nice. There we go. This effect is like yellowish. It turns the court into like a gold blue hue. It's really nice and it's very unique. I've actually never seen an effect like it before. And after this, we actually are getting into our last effect, an effect that I haven't even shown on this channel yet. It is worth 1 million Robux. Yes, a whole million. Oh, I think he's open. He's open. I'm on that. Ooh, that's the most clutch defense I've ever done. I'm not even gonna lie. I just let him get the rebound, come right back, and lock him up. Absolutely insane. We need to get a contact dunk on this guy to keep the streak going. Not contact. Okay, that's it though. We just won the game, and we're moving on to the 1 million Robux effect. So, guys, brace for impact. Okay, for the 1 million Robux effect, we also have this insane ball that comes with it. This effect is actually created by one of the more unique creators. His name is Nick, and I actually had to reach out to him for this effect. It was actually a whole process I had to go through, and I had to contact staff after that. It was a whole lot of things, but this is one of the most unknown effects. Like, nobody knows this exists. It's extremely unique. It kind of reminds me of some of the newer purple effects, but it is still pretty nice. There we go. Okay, we just greened it. There we go. I call it purple eclipse sometimes because it looks just like the red effect crimson eclipse, but except for the fact, you know, it's purple. So I sometimes call it purple eclipse. This ball is actually another custom ball. It is called My Ball, but it's not my ball. It's actually the ball from one of the developers named... Oh my goodness, that is the craziest dunk I've ever had. Bro, why am I getting some of the craziest dunks in this video? I know I'm like pretty good at dunking, but I didn't know I'm that good. Like, what? So guys, make sure to join my community Discord and we're gonna win this game. Hopefully. There we go. One more point. I mean, one more 3 or 2 twos. to win this game. Tell me which effect you guys like the most in the comments. That's going in, right? No, it isn't. Okay, wait, we got to get back on that. Oh, we did not get back on that. Okay, he is kind of scoring on us right now, so let's make sure that does not happen and it just happen again. But we are up 8 points. Okay, let's relax. Let's relax. There we go. That's locks, 25%. Oh, that is spacing. Oh my. Bang! Okay, green to end the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching.